Well, my friends, I don't talk on stage a whole lot. I don't like to talk on stage a whole lot. I never really have a whole lot to say. And I really don't like singers that get on stage and talk a lot. I'm always like, shut up, play a song, man. But I have something that was laid on my heart a few months ago, and I want to tell it to you. And I don't just think, I firmly believe in my heart that this is the most important thing that I could ever tell you.
All right.
But it comes with a story, all right? So, this is our second record, you know. We were some boys from South Mississippi, and we just wrote our first record over our teenage years. You know, I wrote Kryptonite when I was 16 years old, and wrote a bunch of those songs on a tractor driving around tank fields in a refinery. And I say that to say, you got your whole life to write your first record. But this was our first time to go into a studio and be like a real band. This is our first time that, like, okay, we've done this. But we were coming off, by the grace of God, an immense amount of success with our Better Life record. We sold 6 million records and toured to probably 20-something countries and all this stuff. And things have been, hey man, and it was all because of y'all, and thank you so much for it. But where we should have been, like, riding so high, and I mean, and we all had smiles on our faces. We had more money than we'd ever even thought about we'd ever had, or whatever, you know, for some broke boys from South Mississippi that drove tractors. But we were incredibly dark. We were in the dark.
Yeah.
And I think all of us had holes inside of us that we weren't sure what people wanted from us, you know. We never are. We weren't sure who loved us and who didn't love us, and we were all just at least I was, an incredibly dark place. And I mean, it kind of reflects itself in the name of the records, Away from the Sun, for crying out loud, you know? And as I've thought back about that over the years, I thought about, you know, when I was reflecting on this tour and reflecting about the world that we live in right now, so many people are walking around with smiles on their faces and darkness in their heart and a hole in them because they don't think they're good enough and they think nobody loves them. And social media is awesome at telling us that nobody loves us and we ain't good enough. But my friends, you are good enough. I just want you to know that. But there's ultimately one more thing that I really, really want you to know. Just really quick. If you've never felt loved in your life, if you've ever felt alone in your life, you've never been alone. You've always been loved. You'll never be alone, and you will always be loved because Jesus Christ loves you, and He will always be with you. Just remember that, my friends. He loves you. He's His name away. Say it, and He's there. God bless you, my friends.